Hello, I think it should be time for English now, and I want to tell about my 1st of September and about my studying and about the beginning of the school year and what these all things mean to me and about my experience. I'll start with the beginning of this school year. I have two sons who go to the school. One of them is in the 4th grade of primary school, and another one is in the 2nd grade. And I had big concerns about the oldest one. Because he had a tough period of adaptation to the new country. No, нет. And this is my daughter. She doesn't want to school nor to the kindergarten. But so about the oldest son, we moved to the Czech Republic a couple of years ago, and he doesn't have a very easy time at school. He doesn't like it, and it's tough to study at the Czech class with foreign classmates, but it's funny, I think, about my daughter, but not about my son. Sorry. I think I'm not sure if I will have another opportunity to record this video, so I'll continue. My son has one friend, maybe it's not a friend, but one boy in his class with which he can communicate the most with. The problems started in the last school year. Настя, подожди, пожалуйста. When he had a new class teacher. She wasn't experienced at all. It was her first year at ordinary school, and I think she couldn't help my son to cope with all the communication with classmates. And this year he had another new teacher for their class, and I like her. We wrote each other letters while this quarantine. I'm not sure how to pronounce this word. During the learning at home, homeschooling, if we can say so. We wrote each other letters. She sent me the tasks for my son, and I sent her back what he did for these tasks. And I have a good I don't know. So I liked her, and now The first days of school, my oldest son didn't study, as he told me. They were playing, they were walking and running on the schoolyard, and it seemed to me that they have some sort of team building in their class, and I support this very much, of course. And they had also some interesting and useful tasks about their personalities. For example, they were suggested to write letters to themselves, but to themselves in future, about to their in about a year they should read them, and I know this task, and I performed did it myself, and I think it's a great instrument for self for improvement, and for self-care, and for being in the reality. Another task was to write who do they want to become in future, and which strengths and weaknesses do they have, and what do they want to improve. So I think it's great for these scholars. And something about me, I was going to I was learning at Uzbek school for the first 5 grades. Our education was performed in Russian, but we learned some Uzbek language too, as a foreign language, and sometimes I have a desire to learn this language one more time to try it. I forgot it completely after 20 years not being in Uzbekistan. And I think that learning this language, which surrounded me during my childhood, could help me with some psychological things to find out something from my childhood, to have more psychological resource for my everyday life and present. And about the 1st of September, my first September at school was only in 7th grade. The first 5 grades, I was living in Uzbekistan, but they have I forgot this word, but the holiday, which means that Uzbekistan became a distinct country, and they have this holiday on the 1st of September. So the children didn't go to school this day in Uzbekistan. But I didn't go to school neither on the 2nd or on the 3rd of September this year, because my father lived in Russia. I was living with my mother in Uzbekistan. They weren't divorced, but it was too hard to get the job for my father in Uzbekistan. So he tried to work in Russia, and we visited him in summer and in winter, and we I skipped some school days for this visiting of my father, so my first September was in 7th grade. I'm a bit I would like to return to my years of studying, but maybe not to the school. I would like to return to my university years, student years, first 3 semesters. They were really great. I had a group. I was learning in a group of really clever, intelligent students. They knew really much, and they wanted to know more and more, and they could use this knowledge in their everyday life. It was so interesting and so inspiring just to be near them, and I feel the lack of this atmosphere, and I like to remember it. It's a pity that I don't have maybe any photos of this period of my life, but I have memories in my head. So I think that's all for today. Thank you.